Good stuff coming in now. What's the good stuff coming in at the moment with this beautiful lunar eclipse? And it's a little bit intense, I must say. It is in Pisces. Where is it playing out in your astrology? I have done a brief threads on it and also on Instagram about where it's playing out per your astro sign, your sun sign, and also your rising sign. So check that out and let me know. Okay, let me know. Let's have a look, everyone. What's going on? What's going on? Okay. As usual, I'm going to do the pre-orders first. Hi, Sisly, welcome back. I'm going to do the pre-orders first. Hi, Megan, how are you, my dear? Welcome, welcome. You looked absolutely gorgeous on the show that you did in New York. I'm so glad that you did that. And the momentum is just there, you know, it's just beginning, it's just starting. And I had the same momentum about a year ago and I got kind of sidetracked with my European TV interviews. So I'd really like to get back into something of that nature myself, but we'll see what happens. See how we go. Okay, let's have a look, everybody. What's going on? We've got our first super chat here with Mony Mora. Yeah, and don't worry about the naysayers and all of the hate mail and everything. Don't worry about that, Megs. You're on track, and if anyone's talking about you, whether it's good or bad, it's always a good thing. So so that's how it works, right? Okay. You're going to get the attention anyway, whether they like you or they don't. It doesn't really matter. You know, this goes way up to people like Oprah, you know, right down to lots of different actors, etc. So it doesn't matter who is looking at you as long as they are giving you some sort of feedback, attention, etc. All right, let's see. We have Mony, and she wants to know if she's going to have children in the future. And all of a sudden she's just started to think about it. Yeah, these things do happen, Mony. They do come up. You're born in 92, so I'm just going to see how old you are. Sorry, my math is not that great at this hour of the day. And I'll be going back on a normal time zone soon, so stay posted. This should be a regular time zone and going into maybe a little bit earlier than this as well. So let's just see. Okay, 32, that's a perfect age. 32 this year, so you're 31 right now. And I'm seeing 2 children around you. I'm not sure if they're going to be all yours though. You might have one, and your future partner could also have one as well. You might have 2 together. You might get pregnant at the same time. I know that sounds a bit wild, but you might get pregnant at the same time. And you could also, I feel like by the age of 33 to 35, you're going to have 2 children. So let's just check the cards for you, Mony, what's going on. And I think, you know, once you get sorted out from the situation you're in and you've moved back to California, or you've moved there in general, I feel like you're going to get, you know, the show on the road. Things are going to be a lot more clearer for you and flow for you as well. You're going to also meet a female partner who is wanting to have children as well. So you're going to have that in common, and you're going to have a family together. I do see girls, but one could be a boy. So there's potential 2 girls or 1 girl, 1 boy, but there's definitely 1 girl. Okay. And I feel like she's got dark hair. I feel like the other one has blonde hair. So there's 1 blonde and 1 dark. They could be born very close together. Yeah. So if you're going for a blonde female, there you go. New love. New love. That means new baby, new pet, new situation, and also pregnancy and wealth. So that's looking fantastic, Mony. I truly wish you all the best with that. We'll just do a quick timeline on it. Just see if there's a timeline. Okay, you feel like slow and steady. You're going to take your time. There's passion. You need passion in the relationship, passion to have this child and family, passion to move forward. You might even have a child with the person that you're with, and then with the man that you're with, but then you're going to end up with this female. So it could be like something that you're planning, okay? Jealousy and gossip. There's going to be people jealous of you, probably from home, hometown, home country, home energy. They're going to want something from you. They're going to be jealous that everything's falling into place for you. Even though sometimes you don't feel it's falling into place, it actually is. There are some opportunities coming through the home. There could be even an opportunity to adopt a baby. And there is a female around you in spirit, or an older female who you left behind in your home country, whether it's a mother or grandmother. She could be watching you from the other side, or she is sad that you're not with her. And she could be also sad that you are going to have this baby without her being around. But I do see you staying in the States. So whether you stay where you are, I think you're in Tennessee, or whether you go back to California is another story. Okay, it's up to you. I feel either way is going to work. It's just going to work with the right person. Okay, thank you for your super chats, everybody. Truly appreciate it. And if you do want to go to the donations, you can on my website, amiracelon.com, PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, Wise, Stripe. Everything's there for you. Or you can do the $ below if your country permits. Okay, thank you, Sisly, and thank you, Bossy Megs, for joining. It's great to see you. Pisces rising for you, Mimi. Yeah, it's really lucky. There's a trine coming up on this weekend that's going to be very, very fortunate for a lot of signs. So I'm not like encouraging or over-encouraging a lottery ticket, but I'm just saying that some of you are going to get some passive income. Some of you are going to get some dividends. Some of you are going to get some inheritance. Insurance was also coming to mind. Insurance coming back to you. Some tax refund. Something that's missed. You might have missed a check in the mail or something like that, or somebody was meant to send you a check. A lot of you are going to be getting some sort of alimony, some sort of settlement, some sort of out-of-court settlement is what I'm seeing. And this is for the good things coming up for the collective. And channeled messages, of course. And I also see some of you getting a car. I feel like it's a blue car. If you're going into a car lottery, I would say go for that. There's a lot of car lotteries in Australia. I know that I often go into the car lotteries. What else is the other good things for the collective coming in for this beautiful trine? Yes, some of you are going to get money in lots of different ways. Out of the blue, gifts, past karmic debts coming to you, good karmic debts coming to you. Because karma can be good as well as not so good. So let's just check for the collective. Just double check the cards for you to see what's going on. Okay, pregnancy again. So we've got fears of pregnancy, messages coming from someone. You might be afraid that maybe a daughter or a granddaughter is getting pregnant or something like that, or a friend, and you're a bit concerned about them. It could be that they do want to get pregnant, but they're a little bit fearful about it. You've also got dolphins and playing, having more fun. The ship is sailing in a new direction, new journey, new destination, somewhere where you haven't been before is what I'm seeing. So if some of you are moving, it's somewhere that you have not been before, okay? Which may include myself in the near future. Okay, gazelle. So looking at, you know, just feeling a little bit flighty, feeling a little bit unsettled in some way, also feeling a little bit ready to go at any minute, any moment's notice, ready to go, setting off, you know, new horizons, new visions for the future, etc. And with that, I'm setting up a medical tourism business as well as a psychotherapy business as well. So if anyone is interested in psychotherapy, please let me know. Okay, let's have a look. and see what's going on, everyone. What's going on? Last for the collective. Anything else we need to know for the collective of the good things coming? Okay, I'm seeing a lot of you are really pulling yourself up with your bootstraps, which means you kind of really just getting things together. You're getting things on point and together. You're looking for new opportunities, directions. You could also have a younger or young Gemini, Libra, Aquarius coming into your life, male or female. You might be struggling with money, but I feel like this is a curve. There's a bit of a curveball here for some of you, and it could have come from family, from people asking you for money, from people being a crutch around you, and things up in the air. We've got a 7 and we've got a 5. So I feel like in 5 to 7 days, 5 to 7 weeks, things are definitely going to swing around. And this energy coming out from the eclipse could bring a marriage, a new contract, a new job for a lot of you, being the star of a show or your show. And also keeping your balance, keeping on top of a situation that you might have been feeling is trying to attack you, but you're kind of keeping on point with it. You're keeping things buoyant and you're keeping things balanced. Thanks, Megs. Reasoning, yeah. Resonating. So I feel like, you know, it doesn't matter, Megs, what TV show you're on, what media you're on. It doesn't matter. It is all good. It all adds up. And it just goes one thing to the next, one thing to the next. Yeah, one thing to the next. So just keep on going with the momentum with it. Doesn't matter, you know, where you go, what you do, what sort of situation comes into your path. I actually met my first husband through television and TV commercial castings. So you just don't know, you know. I know that in Houston they have a lot of castings, whether it's in, I actually had a really good agent there in Houston, whether it's in Houston, Dallas or Austin, the triangle, and they have the castings in different places. You can do them online, but you might have to shoot or be there for the actual production if you get chosen. But it's a drive, you know. In Texas they drive, so you drive over and do it. It doesn't matter where you are in those 3 cities or close to those cities. Okay, Sisly, how are you, my love? I hope everybody didn't look at the eclipse, by the way. It's a bit it's a bit intense. What's the full moon in Pisces bringing for you? Okay, Sisly, let's have a look for you. I feel like you're kind of like dissolving a lot of old energy that's been sort of keeping you stuck in like a holding pattern, sort of spinning your tires, going around and around and around in some sort of direction, but you don't feel like you're going anywhere. So I feel like you're going to reset something. There's going to be a reset mark, a reset something. I still see you on TV in your own country, or it could be in America, actually. It could be broadcasted in different countries. It could be something that you do. I do see you dressed up. So you're dressed up in national or traditional dress of your country. So I do feel that that is coming in for you. It could be the end of a cycle for you, thinking that, you know, these American men are going to present themselves with something honorable or respectful or something normal, but you kind of coming to a conclusion that you're a little bit tired of things. It might be just a phase. You could be just tired. Okay, you've got money there again. Sisly, you've always got abundance. So you've got the 9 of Pentacles. Very nice. You've got a beautiful man here, the King of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. He could be coming in with a contract. He could be coming in with a new idea, a new business. I'm also getting the eagle there sort of jumping out, and that is a symbol of Rome. They always went to battle with the eagle in the ancient Roman times. So this could be your boss giving you a new idea. It might not be for him, but it could be for you. For you, definitely. Yeah, for you, definitely. And the sun shining on you, you're going to have some sort of sun coming to you. So if you feel like you're coming into the cold weather, you're going to be going towards the sun. And happy family, you know, happy family homes, happy marriages, birth of a child, feeling very healthy, feeling very ready to go. I do feel like you might have another boy, but it could be a girl. I think I picked up a girl for you, but for some reason the boy is coming in. So I do feel like things are shining for you. Also, the sunflowers remind me of Spain and also Italy as well, and the sun. Okay, so it could be, you know, some of these predictions do go out, like these ones, like the big ones. Sometimes they do go out for like 1, 2, or 3 years, and suddenly somebody will say, yes, that's happened. It can go out for 1, 2, or 3 weeks or months. So it just depends. It depends on how willing you are to kind of uproot and move. You've got the King of Pentacles underneath. He's looking for you. I feel like it could be an ex still. Yes, still. Oh, hi, Texas Tammy. How are you? Welcome back. Okay. Hi, Sisly. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Hi, TP. Hi, Bossy Megs. Let's have a look at TP. Hi, Amira. Still looking for job. Any chance of getting soon from previous workplace or new? Okay, that's good. TP, you're very employable. And you come across well in interviews. You do present well in, you know, the way that you want to present. You are able to give them kind of the answers that they want on the day. I do see you wearing like a business suit or something like that. It looks like a blue suit with stripes in it. I don't know what the stripes are, very fine stripes maybe. Or it could have like stitching on it that's in a different color. Okay, TP. It looks like it's navy blue or dark blue. Getting a job soon. You're definitely putting yourself out there. You've got the curriculum to actually be able to be picked up very easily. Okay, you've got Ace of Rods, so I feel that's a yes. It's a definite yes, moving in the right direction. You've got the Emperor here, could be the boss, somebody who gives you a job, somebody who is on board, somebody who runs a tight ship. So you might need this person as a mentor. He could be a mentor, he or she, if it's a masculine type of energy, could be a mentor. There's a bit of accounting involved. I don't know what that's to do with. I just got the word accountant. You might get interviewed by the accountant. I don't know why, but they could be the person. And you've got the Chariot moving forward. So whether it happens in 7 days, 7 weeks, or in the month of July next year, which is a little bit far away, just keep that in mind. You could also have a Cancer coming in around you. And you could be working for kind of exotic people or different people in your country. They might not be the regular or the norm. Okay. Hope you enjoyed that. Okay, let's have a look. Thank you for everybody. All right. Thanks, Tammy. Thanks, Gleny, for coming down to you, Bossy Megs. The guy that found me after from the show, he does a lot of castings and he's showing how to do them and setting my YouTube channel up. Oh, that's fantastic. Well done. Yeah, one thing can lead to another. It doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, doesn't necessarily mean that it's all for nothing. You know, one thing can lead to another. Sometimes just being in contact with the right people will bring you into the right places and environments. You met a guy on the show who he found was afterwards. He found you afterwards. His name with no children, Aquarius. 27, he's been consistent. What's your vibe? like this guy is entrepreneurial. I feel like he is somebody who wants to do something. He's got a lot of energy, a lot of drive. He could be a good business partner or more. He could be attracted to, you know, more mature women than himself as well. He could have his finger in a lot of pies. I do see something like advertising for him. So there could be something to do with the advertising industry, advertising agencies. He could actually want to meet and have a, you know, head-to-head talk about something, or he could want to meet for other reasons, but he might want to meet. Just let him help you and just see what happens. Let's have a look. He could want to be, you know, Aquarians like to be friends first. And they often go for people who are quite out of the box or unusual. So just be yourself and don't worry about what other people say. Okay. And he might not have wanted to have children of his own either, is what I'm getting. He might be okay with somebody else's children. The Hierophant, okay. He might actually want a partnership, a marriage. He might not have as much money as you think he has, but I feel like he's got connections. And he's also got your back. He's looking out for you. He's definitely looking out for you. Yeah, he's definitely looking out for you. So I would follow that up. There is a bit of generosity coming in with him as well. So I do feel like he will extend some sort of opportunity towards you. Or also push you in the right direction. He could be, you know, the person that, he could be end up being an agent even. You just don't know. Could be an agent. Yeah, I've noticed that on some TV channels, they favour men for some reason. I don't know why. I've been following a TV show in Eastern Europe, and they're all psychics. It's a psychic show, and I actually auditioned for it and got through on the first time. I didn't get through on the second time. I think because they're just looking for freaks and male psychics, and the male psychics are the ones that always win. And I feel like, you know, there's money involved. They definitely pay their way through it. But there is a big but. We all know that the best psychics and mediums are women. I mean, there's no doubt about it. So these guys who are getting through and winning each time on a yearly basis, most of the time it's a male winner, like 9 out of 10 times, is sending me a very red flag about certain situations. So some TV shows are not exactly what they seem. So you really have to dig behind the scenes and see what's really going on. Okay, let's have a look. Thank you, Megs. You're most welcome. Gemini rising, very good. Yeah, I've got Gemini rising, very good for marketing, very good for advertising, being in the advertising industry, castings, etc. Okay, let's go with Tammy. Thanks for that, Megs. I got offered another 4-week online teaching job. I'm afraid it will be too low enrollment again. I asked for minimum stipend. You really want to do the eight-week classes. I don't know why I'm getting the word homeschooling. Some people are wanting to take their kids out of school and just homeschool them. Don't know why. So it could actually pick up these online classes. There could be situations where people live off-grid or go to live somewhere a bit remotely and they do online, they do some sort of online school. I mean, you could even start up your own online school. You know, homeschooling online. These people will pay. Okay, let's have a look. The minimum stipend. I feel like the work is going to go ahead. You've got a 3 there. Things are still up in the air or unrevealed. They haven't quite made up their minds yet. There's more money there than meets the eye. I wouldn't have been asking for the minimum, personally, not with your experience. And you're keeping your eye out still for other opportunities. You know, you could be sitting on the lake having your own online school. That's just an idea I want to put out there. You know, Gemini risings have a lot of ideas for businesses. Some of them, you know, it's about putting the irons in the fire and just seeing what works. What takes off and what doesn't. You feel like you've had enough of this school. You feel like it's ready. You're ready for something new, even though you know that you want to stay another year to the end of your retirement sort of plan. Hola Glenifa, ¿cómo estás, amor? Bienvenidos. Buenas noches. Buenas tardes. Let's have a look. Thank you for the 12. Hola, Amira. Can I get a love reading? I don't like this guy, but I hate that I reached out to him to be silly while tipsy. And now he thinks I was really into him. I don't know the first vibe I get with him. He could be a friend. He could also have other connections, other brothers, other connections, other people around him. You may or may not have to follow through with anything. You could just tell him that you were tipsy and you're being silly and just see what he says. Thanks for the likes on arrival, everyone. I truly appreciate it. Let's see what we got here, Gleny, for you. Sometimes people warm up on you. It's not uncommon. The other thing is you might have reached out to him because you were tipsy, just for someone to talk to or some sort of like attention. You've got more than one offer coming in here. This guy could also spoil you. You've got more than one offer. Gifts. Yeah. He might want to spoil you. You might not want to go out with him, but if you do, I feel like this guy could really spoil you. I don't know why you don't like him. I don't know why you don't like him. I think he could be a good one, actually. Sometimes we're not attracted to the ones that are good for us. You're still hooked up on a past love or lover or situationship. I don't know if this guy's a neighbor or who lives close by, or you might hear about something through the grapevine about someone else. Blonde female, I don't know who that is. He could be a twin flame. If he's just come out of a situation, he also might be wanting to move forward, you know, and snap the energy and kind of move forward with somebody else. So I wouldn't take it too seriously. I feel like he'll show you a good time, if anything. If you want to have a good time and go out and have fun and go on dates, I feel like he could be a good choice for you. Yeah, so I would see what he does. He's narcissistic. Oh my God, is he a Leo? What sign is he? Hola Liliana, ¿cómo estás, amor? How are things in Canada? Or how are things, yeah, back at work? Do you go on vacation? Yes, women are usually the better mediums. It's totally true. Yes, so it's all fabricated. Or college students. Okay, so you're just getting your foot in the door with the college students. Okay. I feel like it's a stepping stone to something else, Tammy. He's flying you out. Excellent, Megs. Excellent. No, just keep the line open for the moment, Gleny. If he really bothers you and is annoying, you can block him then. You don't know what sign he is. Okay. All right. Well, narcissists can try to impress you just for their own benefit, you know, to make themselves look good. So see how you go. Yeah. Okay, JD, let's have a look. Will Cappy send flowers and apologise? Oh, good question. Good question. Okay, you're going to hear about something about this person. Capricorn. Will he apologise and send flowers? He might pop up at your home. I was about to say that he could just turn up at the door. He is a soulmate potential. He might be using work as an excuse. Do we have flowers here? He's a bit afraid of commitment. He's got commitment issues. He's worried about, or he's thinking about his own stability. So if he is stable, he might not be wanting to invest in anybody else. I feel like he's got commitment issues, but he might show up regardless. Regardless. Thanks, JD. Hola, Niki. Will I get a pay rise anytime soon? Will I get a pay rise anytime soon? Thanks for the 777, really appreciate it. Will I get a pay rise anytime soon? I feel like this time to go live is better as well. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. You've got work, yes. Passion. They know that you're passionate about your work. They know that you have a family responsibility. Underneath, we've got money. I feel like it could be in a 2-month period. Let's have a look. Will Niki get a pay rise in 1 month? Could be a small one. 2 months. No. 3 months. Yes. 4 months. Yes, bigger. So the first, third and fourth month are bigger. It kind of increments from there, it goes up. So maybe it's about timing, asking at the right time. There's definitely some sort of Christmas bonus though, I feel, coming in your way. If anyone is watching and they'd like to know about the accuracy of the readings, please ask the audience. I've been doing this for 30 years or more, so you're welcome to ask the audience. For the newcomers, thank you so much. If you are new, also put a like and also do a shout out where you're from. You feel like Virgos are the worst narcissists? I think they're just selfish. Virgos are quite selfish, self-centered, extremely self-centered. Not so much narcissists in my experience. Leos are very narcissistic. Leo men, specifically, or Leo women who have a lot of Leo in their chart. But not necessarily. I think we skipped Tammy. Tammy, your father died in 29/20, the 2nd of the 9th, 20. The 9th, February 9/20. Okay. Okay. So it wasn't him on the porch smoking, it was somebody else. Who was the person connected to the indigenous people, the American Indians? Because I saw horses and I saw something to do with riding with them, working with them, riding with them. Your father wasn't into horses, so it was somebody else. I feel like he was either an alcoholic or he had some sort of disorder and a bad upbringing. It's probably a good thing that you didn't get raised with him and that your mother divorced him. Does he have anything to tell you? He doesn't seem to have any remorse either. There's no remorse there. He's still stuck in his ways. He's showing me an envelope. So I do feel like there's good news coming in an envelope. There's something to do with a home, envelope, stability and security. You're going to receive an invitation or news. So I do feel like you're going to get some sort of a job offer with this envelope. An invitation. It could also be an invitation to go to another wedding. I know that you're going to your daughter's wedding. It could be something else. One of his friends is going to die or has died. You might go to his funeral. Or you might learn about something through one of his friends. You might already know. 2020. You might already know. It could have been a neighbor. You know, I feel like he's one of these fathers that had, you know, a secret, it's sort of a generational thing, a secret like wish for you, but he didn't really say anything. He kept, you know, his wishes to himself. I do feel like he had bad habits like addictions, whether it was gambling or drinking. Yeah, Leo women are not narcissistic so much. They're more, you know, amazing. But I'm just saying Leo men, most of them, a lot of them are. Well, they can be taken the wrong way. Oh, Gary Champion was half Indigenous. There we go. Okay, he drank, yeah. I don't think he ever got out of that. And I don't think he really made a lot of friends, Tammy. I feel like he had a lot of people who didn't really like him that much. So yeah, so I kind of feel like you didn't lose anything there with him in your not being in your life. So I would just come to peace with that and sort of draw a line underneath it. Sometimes it's a relief when people die. They just get out of your life completely. There's no hope or wish left that they're going to do something. You've had other people around you who've been better. Husbands, you were lucky to have a really nice husband or two. And other men in your life who replaced this father situation. You asked, okay, about the eclipse again. Megs, what is coming in good or indifferent with this Pisces eclipse? Getting the name Martin. Mark, Martin, Martino, Marty, Marion. See, things have shifted since you've left your mother's house, so that's a good thing. You're in your own energy, you can do what you like, you can call the shots. Somehow this is the stepping stone where you are, it's going to lead to other things. I don't know if you like the town you're in, but if you do like it, you'll end up living somewhere nicer, like in a really nice house. potentially with a pool, or you're going to go to that other location. You know how to play the game. There's cunningness, there's the envelope there, there's another unfolding surprise or invitation to go to, I don't know, is this guy in New York? To go somewhere nice. It's also something to do with music. Who's involved with music production? And it's not local. I feel like it's New York or Florida. You might get a music person on your TikTok. Somebody who plays music or sings music. You are going to relocate at some point. This is a stepping stone where you are. And you're playing your cards right. You've got Desiree homeschooled, and you're going to play your cards right. You've got the bride there as well. You will get a passion. You will get a proposal. Somebody does want to marry you in this next 6 months. You will get an offer of marriage, I feel. Let's have a look. Hi Black China, how are you, my dear? Welcome, welcome. I don't know where you're located. Do a shout out where you're from, and a like on arrival, and do a donation for your question, and I'll be able to answer it. Okay. You're most welcome. Thank you, Niki. Thank you for the compliments. Yeah, Gary's trying to drive you and guide you. This is what I'm seeing, in the right direction. So just trust the process. I don't know if you found out about the book or the screenplay that he was trying to write at the moment. Let's have a look at Elaine. Hi Elaine, how are you? Trying to get a luxury complex for 1,600. I saw last Thursday. Will I be approved for any units they have in October or November? Okay. Let's have a look. Timing wise. Did anyone comment on the time? Is this a better time to go live? I'll be back in a time zone that will be compatible, so you're not a fan, but you'll do it for now. What's that about exactly? Oh, your super chat's not showing. That's strange, Liliana, because it usually pops up. Just check your account to make sure it's gone through. You can always donate offline as well. Okay, let's have a look at Gleny. One last question tonight. Give me something good, Amira. Maybe good news vibes the next 3 months. Let's have a look at Gleny for the next 3 months. There's somebody by the name of P, like a Pedro, Piero, Peter, Pablo, Paolo, something like that. Good things coming in around the family, more money coming in around the family. Somebody's going to go somewhere, they're going to leave, and it could lighten things up for you in some way. It could relieve the burden in some way. There's also somebody here who has attraction for you, but they could actually weigh you down. You're going to get more offers of real love, real emotional offers, and new contracts as well. Could actually lead to marriage or a good partnership of every description of the word. Okay, Gleny, but there's somebody holding you back here that needs to go, and they're the devil. Okay, so they definitely need to go, and they're going. They're definitely going. So you might have to get rid of the narcissist if you feel like for sure he is a narcissist. Okay. Let's have a look. Oh, we're doing Elaine. Sorry, Elaine. Trying to get the luxury apartment for the 1600. Let's do a timeline on that for Elaine. I'm getting the word sun involved in the building or street name or suburb. You're watching your money. You don't really want to be spending that much money. It sounds like a lot of money. I don't know if you can get yourself on a list or something or try to get some sort of housing, but then it will put you in a situation where you don't want to be. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking that will you get approved? It could be tight. You might get approved, but it's going to be tight and you might rethink it. You might rethink it. Yeah, I feel like you will get approved and the money will be there. The money will come in. It's just whether you want to spend the money or not. The money's there, but it's whether you want to spend it or not. You might feel happier there for a while. I do see a gate and a pool. So I don't know if that is the location. It's like you have to go in a gate from the street type of thing with a key, like it's a really high gate. Thanks, Elaine. Hi, Black China. Welcome. Will you get pregnant soon? Let's have a look at pregnancy for Black China. I'm seeing a boy around you. Little boy. So I don't know if you've got already one boy or there's one coming in. Let's have a look for Black China. Pregnancy soon. Let's get a timeline. Seeing a C or a K name, like a Chris or a Khalid or Carl. I feel like whatever you put your mind to, Black China, you do actually get it done. So I feel like with you, you're very strong-minded. I don't know if you're an Aries. Peace and serenity. I do feel like peacefully you will actually get what you want. Relocation house is on the cards as well. Somebody is going to be jealous of you and gossip. Transformation. After this pregnancy, you might transform your body in some way. You might do plastic surgery if you need to or something. You've got money coming in, definitely. News. Power and survival. Pregnancy's coming up here. So that's in 8 months. And 9 months could be the birth of the child. So if you don't get pregnant now and the birth of the child's in 9 months, then you're going to get pregnant in 8 to 9 months' time. Okay. Crystal. Oh, crystal. Very nice. It's weird down here spending the money. I think everyone moved to Florida during COVID. That's why it's expensive. But it was expensive before as well. You know, I was paying $1,600 in Miami, but that's Miami, you know. It was too much rent. Okay. New York, the city is not very friendly. The men aren't generous. Yeah, because they've got too many women there. And they're making all the money for themselves, and they're investing it themselves for their future, their 401k, etc. But it could lead you to other things. You might end up in Atlanta. I'm seeing you more in the south. Elaine likes a morning or evening whenever you can catch. Excellent. You want to break from mum for good. Yes, I feel like you actually move sometimes. If you don't like where you are, you're going to move out of state. Yeah, it was a relief, Tammy. Yeah, when somebody toxic dies, it's a relief. And it's a liberation. You're set free in this lifetime from that person. You've done your karma with them. Whatever happened in a past life, you've done the karma with them in this life. No, not you, Elaine. Bossy Megs, Atlanta. She's going to go somewhere where there is TV. So it could be Atlanta. She doesn't like New York so much. It could be LA. But I'm feeling it's more south. It could even be New Orleans or something. Also Texas is good. Will is in New York. Well, he might move or he might invite you there. So he has invited you there, so that's one good sign that these men are normal. Some of them are. Okay. Texas Tammy, another question. Sometimes the questions pop up later. Another question about my side teaching gig. If I turn down 4-week class, will I get 8-week classes again? The 4-week classes only have 2 students. Oh my God. Let's see about the 8-week classes. Will these 8-week classes come through? I'm feeling more so next year or midterm. I feel like there's a crunch time where they have to study hard at, for the finals. 8-week classes coming again. Let's have a look for Tammy. Let's do a timeline. Could actually come in, or there could be a contract with somebody else coming in sooner than later, like this month, next month. Money coming in. September, October, November, December, looking very good. Sitting in your own Garden of Eden. So from now until December, you've got lucrative prospects. So I would say go for this new position. Go for this new position, this new side position. Will the 8 weeks start again? Okay, will the 8 weeks start again? October, November, December, January, February, March. March is a movie. April, May, June. So I feel like it's in the last quarter or the last half. Okay. But in the meantime, you'll get something else. So try to think out of the box, Tammy. I know you just want to cruise out on what you've been doing, but try to maybe think out of the box. Okay, any last calls? Anybody? Any last calls for a super chat? Lovely to see you all. I like this time. Let me check my offline payments. Yeah, and just go for gold. Go for gold, everybody. With this eclipse energy, go for gold. Yes, you did, Megs, you did. Yeah. Tammy, you will get something else, like a University of Mass online or something else online, absolutely. You're not going to be without this second, you know, hustle, side hustle. You know, if this guy takes you under his wing, Bossy Megs, you're going to have somebody there who's really going to look after you. So I would just see what he's got in store. He probably knows a lot of people. Hi, Street Fighting Years. How are you? Where are you from? Do a shout out. City, country, city, or state. So is there more than one luxury apartment you'll be applying to? I think you're going to take it one at a time, Elaine. You're going to weigh up the pros and cons. I feel like there's hesitation and you're holding back. You're probably going to get approved, but you might hold back. If you really can do it and want to do it, you will. Do a super chat before we close, Street Fighting. Yes, absolutely. Keeping the chat open for 30 seconds for any last call. Well, you should be able to pay less than 1,600, you know. It's a lot of money. But see how you go, Elaine. See how you go. If you can afford it, go for it. And it's going to get you out of Dodge. It could be a stepping stone to the right environment, people, places and things. Does it have a pull and a gate? I don't think I've missed anybody. Thank you so much for joining, everybody. See, that's the downside, Elaine. You've got to balance your life between work and downtime. You're not going to meet anyone if you're working 3 jobs. It's going to be difficult to fit that into your life, if you know what I mean. Thanks, Megs. Thanks. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hi, Mystique. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Is there anything you need to know? I'm getting the words for you. Christmas is coming. This eclipse might have kind of hit you quite a bit, Mystique. but I feel like it's opening up some sort of vortex chakra energy fields around you. You're getting more intuitive. Yeah, it could be a stepping stone in the right direction, Elaine, just to get you out of the sketchy area. You're sitting on the fence again, Mystique. You've got this Aries, Leo, Sag around or on the horizon, making you offers, trying to let you stay, doesn't want to let you go. They've got another woman around them, but you're going to go anyway. They might have even said, I want to go with you. You don't want guys just hanging on your coattail, you know? You don't want guys tripping off you. You're going to get that car note paid off ASAP, and it's going to help you move forward. I wouldn't tell too many people you're going. I think I've said this before. Keep it to yourself and then just one day pack up and go. I wouldn't even say goodbye to a lot of people. Just pack up and go. Save your money. Don't spend it. Don't give it to your family. And you're going to feel like you're turning their life upside down because they've turned your life upside down. Yeah, that's a good idea. You're going to find the right environment. You're going to be very happy in this new home, new environment, new situation. And I'm also getting the word new job. So that's going to work out. If your daughter wants to go, yeah, take her along. But if she's dilly-dallying with a boyfriend, then maybe tell her to come later. Hi, Pisces Moon. How are you, my dear? Just tell her not to tell everybody. You know, you've got leaks in the system there. You've got to tell her to keep her mouth closed. Okay. Pisces Moon. Eclipse reading for Pisces Moon. No, not even a brother's. No, because they're going to tell your parents, and then they're going to blackmail you. You can tell them once you've gone. Don't worry about her. Worry about yourself. This is the whole thing. You're always helping other people, worrying too much about the others instead of yourself. Pisces Moon, we've got a nice offer coming in for you. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces male. Could be a job offer as well. Could be a marriage offer, a nice relationship offer. You're very passionate about what you're doing. You've got more money coming in. The road's opening with this settlement that you've been waiting for, or something to do with a contract you've been waiting for, something legal. The road is opening. You may or may not get the money that you wanted, but it is on its way, or it's being confirmed as being on its way. You're a good one of keeping your cards close to your chest. You're not going to tell everybody what you're doing either, because they're going to all want a piece of the pie. So yes, so that's a good thing for you. You're just going to kind of Pisces Moon. You're going to kind of fly below the radar is what I'm getting for you, is the best way around this. And it is your moon sign, and it is a full moon in Pisces, eclipse. So it's really going to play out for you. Yeah, you have to tell your girl in Alabama, but she can't tell anybody. Tell her not to tell anyone, because it's going to come back to everybody where you're living. They're all connected. It's like a coconut wireless, is what they say in Fiji. Okay. If you are focusing on your daughter, it's going to take the energy off you and what you need to do. You need to stick to what you need to do and stop worrying about other people. Your daughter's old enough to be able to do what she needs to do. And if she's got no other better choices than to go with you, you've got to question that as well. Okay, Elaine, yes. Something with gold in it. There's a gold element. Okay, Mystique. Okay, Mystique's the last one. Good stuff coming in. Let's do a timeline for Mystique. You've been very patient, Mystique. You're going to be guided. I'd say in 3 months you're going to go. You will form new partnerships, new alliances, and new business partnerships when you are on the road going. If you don't go in 3 months, it'll be 5. Don't let your indecisiveness get to you. Once you've gone and you're done, it's like you're going to sneak out. You're going to have more than you've ever expected. You've got overcoming happiness and also more money than you've expected. It's like being married to somebody who drains your finances. When you finally get divorced, you realize that you've got a lot more money than you thought you had. That's the feeling I'm getting. There's a lot of leaking going out with you. There's people that kind of tap into your energy, and there's a lot of leaking. I wouldn't be taking out loans. I mean, why are you taking out loans when you're not paying rents? And it's just a car. I wouldn't say once this is paid off and once that's paid off. I would just go. You might not even need a car down there. Hi Brandon, how are you? Welcome. Do a shout out where you're from. I'm going to be closing, so if you wanted to do a super chat, you've got to get your donation in now. You're going to make up all the excuses under the sun not to leave, Mystique. Whether it's a car note, whether it's a loan. You know, your girlfriend might want to do it with you or something, or you might be able to use her car. Or you might get another car, a small one. Okay, Mystique, go ahead. Okay, Mystique, thank you for the 19.99. Truly appreciate it. Okay. October to October. Okay. Any cards you'd like me to use? Okay. The Love Oracle. They are available on Amazon for anyone who wants a deck. Amira's Love Oracle cards. You really have to tap into your intuition, Mystique, to see if you really wanted to to see what you really want to do, like where are you feeling it in your body, where are you feeling it in your heart, what's the pull, Let's have a look. October to October for Mystique. Okay, past love, as I mentioned, will be trying to come back in around in October. November, you've got travel, so you could be leaving in November. You might make a sudden, rash decision to go in November. You might be ready, to roll out in November. Could be around the holidays. December, you've got dark male, dark hair, dark eyes, not necessarily dark skin. You've got nice courting man in January. Somebody you're dating could be this dark male. February, you've got more social connections with younger and older women. In February and March, you've got society, you've got high society, you've got millennials, you've got creative people, you've got a lot of different types. You're going to be really expanding your horizons. You really got to get out of this comfort zone, because it's really going to open up. The types of people that are coming in are going to be completely different. You've got a lot of freedom, a sense of freedom in February. Having a lot of fun in, so that's April, May, June. Something not living up to its potential. You might be analysing what's going to stay and what's going to go, whether it's people, places and things, whether it's businesses. July, feeling like you're back on track, you're back in your element, you're back on stage, you're back in the public eye. You might actually want to be speaking. You might be speaking. August, you've got a blonde female around you, or you're going to dye your hair a different color, or wear a wig, or have some highlights or something. And you're feeling like you're not wasting any more time in September. You're feeling like time's ticking and you've got nothing to waste. You're feeling like, okay, enough is enough. You're not wasting time on people, places and things that are no longer serving you. Let's pick one for October 2025. Okay, we've got two here. Being more discerning. And that's you, the brunette female. And we've also got a clarifier for the wallflower. Could be something new. You might have a new offer, a new opportunity, a new person, and they may or may not be living up to their potential, or they could be shy. What do we need to know about the wallflower? I'm getting the words one and done. I'm also getting family trying to sort of muscle in on you around the holiday season, around the summer season. Just like a death from toxic people, you're actually going to feel relieved once you get away from your family. I'm sorry to say that, but codependency with family members who are just there for their own benefit are not actually adding any value to your life at all. That is just basically how it is. Okay, so I wish you all the best with that. It's looking good, looking very, very good. Indeed, lots of love. Lots of love and blessings to you all. Thank you so much again. Thank you, Bossy Megs, for the moderation. And thank you for everyone for joining. Lots of love, and I'll speak to you soon. Ciao, ciao. Keep your eye out on the community page and I'll go live. Okay, ciao.